What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining Facebook Live. The LIT Conference is less than a month away. Blair County Convention Center, February 28th from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. Tons of local leaders are going to be in the house, including myself, and we're going to be just, helping Central Pennsylvania rise up. That is the idea of what the LIT Conference is. Leadership, Impact, and Technology. The tickets are on sale right now. GetLitCon.com. As you can see in the description of this video, if you bring 5 or more people, you're going to be paying only $20 a ticket. That's a huge group discount that's going on. So I would take advantage of that while it lasts, okay? If you buy 5 or more tickets, you're going to get each of those tickets for $20 each. That's huge. GetLitCon.com. And, this event's going to be, I hate to say it's going to be for everybody, but everybody can benefit from it. Whether you are a business owner, now really it is geared towards business owners and their employees. How to create a better business structure, how to find good employees, how to keep them, how to make sure that you're moving forward, that you have a purpose and that you have a mission, how to have the right strategy, how to get your marketing right, how do you market like those big brands? There's lots of big questions we're going to be answering at the conference. So if you're a business owner, if you're an employee, if you're unemployed and you're looking for a job and you're trying to increase your worth, if you're an entrepreneur just starting out, or you've been an entrepreneur for a while, if you're trying to create impact, if you're trying to add value to people's lives, there's so many different parts of LIT that are going to be beneficial for so many different people. And that's why I'd hate to say, hey, maybe you are unemployed right now, or maybe you're just starting up a business, or maybe you have been running a business for a while and you're trying to hire some new people. I'd hate to say, hey, this conference is only for you, or not for you, because I think everybody who comes to this, and every leadership conference that I've ever gone to, I always get value out of it. I always walk away with at least 1, 2, 3, 4 amazing ideas that I can apply to my life and to my business. But today, as you're tuning in, by the way, thank you very much for tuning in. Answer the question above to win that $25 Amazon gift card. Right? All you've got to do is tell me somebody that when you hear the word impact, who comes to mind? Just comment with that person. For me, with the state we're in right now, Kobe Bryant comes to mind, right? He's one of those guys. What a great leader. What a great man. And what a guy who put a lot of impact, not only into basketball, not only into sports, but into being a father, being a stand-up citizen, and being a leader, right? So I'd like to dedicate this video to Kobe and anybody out there who's trying to create something great, trying to create impact. GetLitCon.com is the website. But right now, I just want to talk to people, because I've been doing a bunch of different videos, and I want to talk to people specifically who are either unemployed or are looking for a new career. They're looking for a new job. They're trying to maybe get themselves out of a hole that they're stuck in, or you're looking to, you're at a company and you want to move up in that company. How do you create that impact? How do you create an environment where you stand out? Okay, so I'm going to solve 3 career problems. I'm going to give you 3 career problems that the LIT Business Conference will help you to solve, okay? When you're trying to find a new job, or you're trying to move up in the company that you're in, or you're trying to just get noticed in your area or in your industry, what are those 3 things? So, 3 career problems, if I can spell, solved at LIT, okay? I don't know if that's centered or not. It doesn't really matter. But 3 career problems that we're going to help you solve at this event. You're going to walk away with actionable steps that you can use in your career at any point in time, okay? And it's not just me who's up there. I want to say this real quick. It's not just me that's talking about this. We're going to have 10 people on stage over the course of 4 hours. There's going to be a chance for you to network, to talk to the speakers on stage. And I've made sure everybody on stage, by the way, are people that I personally know, that I personally trust, that I personally worked with, that I have a relationship with, that I know are creating great impact and great change in Central Pennsylvania in business. And also, one of the guys is flying in from Atlanta. His name's Wes. If you go to GetLitCon.com, you can see who he is and what he's all about. But he comes from a company called StoryBrand. There's an amazing book, Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller. Go get that. You'll find out why Wes is going to be there and how impactful he's going to be for this event and for your career, okay? But 3 career problems that we're going to solve at LIT to help you just get a head start on. And first on that list is how to brand yourself, okay? How to brand yourself. And one of the people I'm super excited to have on stage is going to be Hannah Baker, because Hannah is an anomaly in our area, right? She has like 65,000 YouTube followers. She has over 20,000 Instagram followers. She does like fashion and makeup tutorials online, but she's a businesswoman and she gets it. She not only gets how to create content, she not only gets how to connect, but she knows how to make it a business and make it a career that's sustainable, okay? And that is huge. That is huge for anybody who's wondering, well, how do I use social media to get ahead? How do I brand myself so that people know who I am, they understand what I'm all about, and they understand that I'm here to leave an impact in this company or whatever it is that you're trying to do. Look up Hanny Bakes. I'll have a video with her. I'll probably put that up tomorrow. It's Hannyyy Bakes, Bakes. Okay, so look her up. But she's really going to be talking about how to brand yourself, your image and your online presence. Those are very important things right now. Your image and your online presence that we all know is important. We all see people doing it, whether they're on YouTube or whether they're just in person, or if they're in a networking group that you're in, or they're on LinkedIn or whatever platform. They know how to sell themselves. And it's not about necessarily that person being, it's not necessarily about this person with one aspect of their personality. When you brand yourself, it's like you as a person become a brand. You as a person, now, no matter what you decide to do, you can carry this brand with you and you can create something out of it. You can make money with it. So it doesn't matter what industry you're in. It doesn't matter what career you have. Your personal brand is super important. So we're going to help you figure that part out. Now, as far as like your career problems that you might need help with, another thing we're going to help you figure out is how to stand up, how to stand out, right? So how to stand out. And especially in the crowded world that we live in, the crowded space that we live on social media, maybe you're in an industry that's very crowded, that's very competitive. How do you make yourself stand out? So a couple of simple things, and I'm just going to name these. I'm not going to go into depth with them because we'll go into more depth and you can ask more questions at LIT. But a couple of those things are going to be about adding value, okay? So how do you add value to people's lives and to an industry? How do you add value to a company, to a business? And that's just your expertise, right? So I'm going to use myself as an example. I've been in broadcasting since I was 15 years old, right? So I'm 36 now. That's 20. It's coming up on 21 years in June that I've been in broadcasting, okay, in some way, shape, or form. So I have an expertise in understanding how to put yourself out there, how to present yourself, how to create content. You know, I've taught lots of classes on podcasting, on making videos, on creating content online. If you've been to one of those seminars, you know what I do. But if you haven't been to one of those seminars, this will be a chance for you to understand what I do. But just understand that adding value online or in person. So that could be hosting seminars, right? When you go host a seminar, you automatically are the expert and you automatically are adding value. That's what doing that sort of thing is all about. Okay, so adding value. Also, serving people. How are you serving them? How are you giving them something that they can't get anywhere else? So servitude would be the word, I believe, right? I'm using the right word there. Servitude is huge. How are you serving your customer? How are you serving your business that you work for? How are you serving your industry? Going above and beyond, right? Going above what other people are willing to do or the effort that other people put in. And usually that's just a little bit. Like usually if you do a little bit more than everybody else, I'm saying like 1% extra each day, that compound interest is going to be huge for you in your industry. And then of course networking. You know, networking is another part of this that is huge. And I don't like the word networking necessarily. I feel like it's kind of a dirty word. And if you don't necessarily like sales, or you don't think that you like sales, you have a general idea of what sales is, networking can be like, oh, a bunch of people get together and we all just sell each other our products. And it's not authentic, it's not legitimate. And I don't see networking like that. Okay, that's why LIT, this event that we're holding, this business conference that we're holding, is, yes, a leadership business conference, right? It's a chance to get everybody fired up, but it's also, there's going to be tons of business leaders there. There's going to be tons of people at LIT who are super successful, who are moving in the right direction, who could probably help you, and there's going to be a lot of people that you could probably help. So understanding your value, understanding how you can serve others, and then applying that to your network, that's huge. So I want to use Lit as like a networking event in disguise. The purpose is not networking, but if you come there, you're going to meet lots of great business owners, lots of people who are in the same mindset of you, or the same mindset that you want to be in, that you can, get attached to them, that you can work with them, that you can start to build relationships, and that's huge. So that's a huge part of it. And then also 3. See, this is the problem I have every video. I buy these new Sharpies, and they just, for some reason, don't seem to work. And the number 3 is utilizing the power of LinkedIn. Okay, so this can go right into networking. This can go right into branding yourself. But LinkedIn is still on the come up, okay? Lots of people write off LinkedIn. Lots of people know how powerful LinkedIn is. It's kind of a toss-up. Utilizing the power of LinkedIn. And I believe that Angie Yazelitis, who runs the Yazoo Group, is going to be on stage. She's going to be talking about strategy, business strategy, digital strategy, how to use your data to your advantage, but also what LinkedIn can do for you. And if you follow me on LinkedIn, or you follow, there's tons of super impactful people on LinkedIn. The platform has changed over the past couple of years. The platform has really become a place where you're going there for business. So it's not like a surprise when somebody's giving you business advice or selling themselves or whatever that might be. But it's really amped up to where now it's a content platform. It's a chance for you to brand yourself. So I use all of my social media platforms as a branding tool. Some I brand in comedy, some I brand in business, but my brand is really a combination of those two things. So when I talk about like branding myself, like I love to be funny, I love to goof off. That's why I have a radio show. That's one part of my personality. Another part of my personality is this sort of thing: business and leadership and growth and how to inspire other people to kind of do the same thing that I've done over the past couple of years. And I'm not saying that I know everything, and I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody. It's just that I decided to take the steps because I learned from other people who took the steps, and I want to help others take those steps. Whether it's in the career that you're in, staying at the job that you're at, or going out and creating your own thing, it doesn't matter. The power of LinkedIn is huge. So just to wrap this up real quick, 3 career problems that we're going to solve at LIT, Business Leadership Conference, February 28th, Blair County Convention Center. There's going to be much more than what I have listed here, but I just wanted to give you a quick overview. How to brand yourself, your image, and your online presence. How to stand out by adding value, servitude, and networking. And number 3, utilizing the power of LinkedIn and other social media platforms. But LinkedIn is the one that's known for business. So, and that's a platform that's been forgotten about, that's on a comeback, that's on an upward swing, and not a lot of people are using it. A lot of people are using it correctly, but they're not using it to its full impact, to its full benefit. You got to maximize the power of it, okay? So I just want to leave you with that. I want to say I'd love to see you at the event, February 28th, Blair County Convention Center. If you want to get the tickets, getlitcon.com, okay? I'll be honest with you, we're on our way to being sold out, okay? And when I say sold out, like, I'm not saying that to try to get you to go buy right away, but people, the buzz is starting to spread. People are getting interested about this event, and I would just love for you to be there. I wouldn't want you to miss out on this event. So make sure that you go to getlitcon.com and be a part of what we're going to be doing in Central Pennsylvania. It's not going to be the first time. It's not going to be the last time. But this is the first time that I'm getting all of these great leaders together in one room to hopefully create change in your life and in our area's life, in Central Pennsylvania, to take us up another level. All right, that's just how I personally feel about it. So thank you for watching this, and I want to thank the sponsors real quick. Thank you to the ABCD Corp and First Frontier for being our partner sponsor. Thank you to Whitetail Design Company. So any design that you see, the website, anything that you see with commercials or videos being put out, that's Whitetail Design. My good friend Adam Buck, he's amazing. If you're looking for a great designer, that's the dude. KIZ Resources LLC, Startup Alleghenies, Stuckey Automotive, Steve and Nancy Sheets, Ben Franklin Technology Partners, Copyright, Keller Engineers, DePiro Entertainment and DePiro Designs, Impact Productions. So when you see the video that is being shot at LIT, when you see the quality, that's Impact Productions. And Blair Gastroenterology Associates. I think I said that right. It's a tough word to say. I think Nini taught me how to say that one since she's in the medical field. But thank you to the sponsors, and thank you for watching this. I can't wait to see you on February 28th. We're less than 1 month away, and I want you to be a part of it. So as you're watching this video right now, and I'm giving away that $25 gift card for Amazon, right? So you got a chance to win that. Who is somebody, when you hear the word impact, who is somebody that comes to the top of your mind? Who's the first name that pops into your head? Maybe it's a family member, maybe it's your mom and dad, maybe it's somebody in your life, or maybe it's somebody online, somebody famous. For me, and the reason I put this up there is I've been thinking about Kobe Bryant a lot lately. I've been watching a lot of his content, and a lot of like the interviews that he did and stuff like that. And I'm not like a huge basketball fan, so I never really followed Kobe and what he was doing after basketball, and he became like an incredible leader. He was creating tons of impact in his family, but also just in the world in general. So he comes to mind for me. Let me just check out on this list right here what you guys have. Let me open this up so I can read some of these results. I can see that it's kind of hard to read what I wrote on the screen there. It's like kind of fuzzy. Hopefully you guys can read that. I got to get better Sharpies. That's one of the issue. All right, so let's see. Leaders, who are they? Impact. Who creates impact? Samantha said, when I hear the word impact, I think of my kids. That's awesome. Micah Marshall of the Refuge Youth Network, who's going to be speaking at the event, he said the first name that comes to mind is Ryan Alden, who was also his co-founder in Refuge Youth Network. They work hand in hand together. I hope Ryan's going to be there, Micah, if you're watching this. Ryan, if you're watching this, you need to be at Lit, dude. So Sharon said my sister Deb. Matt said my father. Samantha said Rob Z. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. I was waiting for somebody to say that. I posted that question just so somebody would say it. It finally happened. My parents, teachers, impact. Somebody wrote effect. Okay. Somebody else wrote my father, because he has taught me all the important things that I need to know to live a successful and happy life. That's incredible. Matt, I think you and your dad should come to the Lit conference. You guys would love it. If that's the mindset he has, that'd be great. Rise, is that how you say it? Rise said Jack Serby. Is that like my father-in-law, Jack Serby? Is that what you're talking about? Famous art teacher from Hollidaysburg. Alyssa said Trump. Tiffany said my mom. Marcy said my parents. Bob said, the real deal Bob Steele said Rob Z, of course. Bob Steele, way to suck up, dude. Way to go. Melanie said my mother. Samantha said soldiers. Absolutely. Absolutely the soldiers, absolutely the armed forces, police, firefighters, first responders, no doubt, our veterans for sure. Josiah said Kurt Angle. Yeah, okay. Kurt Angle's amazing. I actually interviewed Kurt Angle a number of years ago. Very nice guy. Lots of comments on my dad and my mom in here. Somebody said my dad, my son, my mother, my grandmother, teachers, professors, Terry Harpster. I'm just going to include Kobe Bryant. I think that as I've been watching his content lately, it's been amazing. The kind of person that he was. And I wish I would have followed more of him, and it wouldn't have taken such a terrible, tragic incident for me to realize how impactful he was. But if you're just tuning in, I want to thank you for watching. And looking at the screen right now, I realized I could have written these way over here. I didn't realize how much room I had. So let me stand to the side. And if you're just tuning in, just to recap this for you. So at Lit Business Leadership Conference, which you can buy your tickets now for at getlitcon.com, 3 career problems that we're going to solve at Lit, okay? How to brand yourself, image and online presence. Hannah Baker. If you know who Hanny Bakes is locally, you know she's an expert. She's going to be an expert at the event who is extremely good at this. How to stand out, adding value, servitude, networking. Okay, so I'm going to speak a little on that. I know Micah Marshall is going to speak a little bit on that. I know Wes Gay is going to speak a little bit on that. I know that we're going to cover this in many different aspects, because some of the biggest things you can do is just a little bit more than everybody else is doing. That the industry that you're in, you want to go above and beyond, and sometimes that just means like a little bit of extra effort. Not much, just a little bit over time. That'll really help you to stand out. And just networking for people, right? Lit is going to be a business leadership conference, but it's also a networking event in disguise, you know, because people are going to be there as business leaders who come to learn, who come to grow. So if you want to meet great people, impactful people who are really trying to create some change in their industry or or whatever part of their life that is, they're gonna be at the event, okay? So make sure that you're there networking with them. And number 3, utilizing the power of LinkedIn. LinkedIn is huge. I might touch on it a little bit in my talk. I know Angie Yazilitis from the Yazoo Group, she's gonna be touching on it. And I would just say right now, just go get on LinkedIn. Start interacting, start connecting with people. One of my strategies for LinkedIn, which might seem ridiculous, is I connected like just tons of people because I'm kind of touching a bunch of different industries. So I connect with radio people, I connect with businesses, entrepreneurs, small businesses, large businesses, people in digital marketing, people in social media marketing, people in content creation. If I see the suggestions list on LinkedIn, I just start connecting like crazy. Because you can never have too many connections, in my personal opinion. So that's something else we're going to cover at LIT. I really want to impress on you that this event is for anybody and everybody who is creating something. Whether you've already created something and you're trying to make it better, whether you have a business and you just can't find the right employees, whether you're an entrepreneur who's trying to start your thing out, maybe you've been an entrepreneur for a while and you really just want to take it to the next level. If you're an entrepreneur, maybe you work for a business and you want to just keep leveling up in that business. If you're unemployed and you're trying to find the right skills to find you the right job or industry or career you want to be in, we're going to cover all those bases. We're going to add value to everybody that I mentioned. Small businesses, people who have a niche market, people who are makers, who create something for people, people who have a service-based business. It's going to be beneficial for everyone. I don't want this word of leadership to scare people away like, well, I'm not a leader. What does that even mean? What does it even mean to be a leader? All it means is that you want to keep growing, you want to keep learning, and you want to keep educating yourself, and you want to just keep leveling up in life. That's kind of what it's all about, in a pretty simple way of saying it. So I would not want to exclude anybody from this event. And like I said, if you're bringing a group of 5 or more people, you're going to get a discount of $20 per ticket, okay? Yeah, so go to the website, oh, this Sharpie's making me mad. It's like what is the deal with that Sharpie, huh? I don't know. What? That Sharpie is not leading me in any direction except for frustration. All right, so GetLitCon.com. That is the website, getlitcon.com. And whenever you go to order your tickets, if you're bringing a group, so I suggest like businesses, bring your team. Bring a team of people. Bring 2, 3, 5, 10 people. Because the more people that are there and the more people that get the information, the more collaboration you can make, the more interaction you can have and go back and talk about this afterwards. And the last thing I wanted to mention was that you're going to be able to, if you bring groups of 5 or more, get a huge discount on tickets. So when you go to the website, getlitcon.com, you're going to see all the speakers, you're going to see all the details. But then when you click on Buy Seats Now, it's going to take you to another page. When you order your tickets and you pick 5 or more tickets, you're going to see that discount of $20 per ticket. That is huge. That's why I'm encouraging teams to come to this event. That's what I want to encourage. So get your tickets, getlitcon.com, February 28th, Blair County Convention Center. I love acronyms, so that's how I'm doing it. From 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, so I wanted to make this on a Friday. It's a Friday. You have a chance to get out of work for a little bit. It's leap year. So it's the day before leap day on February 28th, which means you get an extra day this year. Tell your boss that. If he's like, I don't know why you would want to go to this event, you're supposed to be here working. Well, talk your boss, he or she, into like, hey, we have an extra day this year. So why not take that extra day that we have in 2020 for that clear vision of 2020, take that extra day to find great people in central Pennsylvania, to learn to put new ideas into our head. Because maybe you've never been to an event like this. Maybe your company doesn't do things like this. Well, this is the opportunity to do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Tell your boss that. Tell them like this is a chance for us to grow. And plus we have an extra day this year. It's not going to cost us any productivity time. Okay? GetLitCon.com, February 28th, Blair County Convention Center, 9 to 1 p.m. One more comment here before I go. Let's see what somebody else wrote. Patty Hallinan, Sierra said, as far as When I hear the word impact, who comes to mind? She wrote Patty Hallinan because I don't know how I would have made it through my senior year as an 18-year-old struggling mother without her. She was truly a dedicated teacher and impacted not just my life, but many others. Wow, that's huge. Very cool. Sierra, thank you for that comment. That's an amazing comment. I love that, because teachers are like, I talk about the front lines. They're like the front lines of impacting students and people's lives. So thank you to all the teachers out there. And thank you to everybody for watching this. February 28th. We'll see you at the convention center. But also, I'll be back here again. I'll be back tomorrow with Hannah Baker, Hanny Bakes. I got to walk around and hit the stop button because I'm doing this myself. But thank you, and we'll talk soon.